Come on, kids, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at Mortal Kombat 1 again, but today we're looking at Homelander. Homelander, like, gameplay trailer dropped, like a week ago, and I purposely didn't watch it because I didn't want to. Because I was waiting for the Kombat Kast, but let's get into this. Homelander, what we got here? What we got here?
You know, as you'd expect, not exactly a martial artist, more of a brawler.
Yeah.
He just kind of punches you really quickly and really hard.
Okay.
Throw really shows his strength.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
God damn.
Fourth wall break.
The cockiness of it is great. He also has his eye beams, which he uses on his down 4.
Right. From what I did see though, that eye beam can stop Sub-Zero's slide, which would be fire when I use Homelander. Because Sub-Zero's, I can already block y'all slide, and I can really stop y'all slide. Oh, that's crazy.
Lasers.
Yeah, he's a big fan of lasers.
Like even his ducking.
God damn, he just kicked him.
Just shows off his personality.
Bro, just
like,
it's
what are you
great.
gonna do?
Yeah.
really?
So
That's his duck? Oh no, that's fine.
So let's check out one of his key normals, his back 1.
Okay, back
This
one.
normal that has the most range. It is a high. You gotta look out for down pokes and duckers. But it has great range and you can hit from into a combo and he just shoves you away.
Okay, bet.
Good for him as a character to get you out of the way sometimes.
It's a great point. Then for mids, he has
Ooh.
the sword one, which it doesn't quite have the range of a
That reminds me of Reiko's.
which is great.
That reminds me of Reiko's back. I forgot what Reiko's back. I forgot what notation is, but you know his back, like turn around, back hammer fist,
Spinning backhand.
Yes.
One
backhand. There it
Very
is.
disrespectful.
You do it in the office all day long.
Not great.
Back 2-2,
Ooh.
1+3 ends in a throw where he gouges your eye out, which is, I love the design team really nailed it. This guy fights.
Bro really pulled the eye out. That's crazy. He did that in the show too. I haven't watched most of the show, but I've seen some shit.
Despite his super strength, he's just nasty about the way he fights.
So is he pushing your eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing it out and then throwing away the
What a jerk.
little.
The detriment.
Yeah.
That'll get ratings.
Nice.
It definitely will.
Another normal I'd love to show is forward 4, which is this low laser sweep, and you can actually combo off of it. I think that'll be one of his best combos.
You could combo. Oh my god! And it got range. Ooh. That's a nice, cool 200 combo.
Great. And then lastly, this normal I think is probably his coolest, is this ear clap. He claps you in the ear.
Can you combo off that?
It actually
Yeah.
has this cool, like, deafening sound effect, and then it has a neat
You can combo off that, right?
bonus where if it's a counter hit, he gets a full combo.
So you can't counter. So my bad. So you can't combo off it normally, but if it's a counter, oh yeah, you eat hella damage. I'm talking maybe 300.
Another sort of rep.
You're not Ermac, but I mean,
Exactly. One of the best scenes from season 2. First off, the eye beams.
Right.
Everyone saw them in the trailer. You got a straight beam.
you got a low one.
This one is extra powerful and knocks you down. Low one, you can use it to go under fireballs, stuff like that. Keep them from advancing forward. An anti-air one, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you think they're gonna jump, you do it,
Right.
and they'll regret jumping.
Yep.
Do
And
you
then he
combo
has
off the
sweeping
anti-air
laser,
one?
Which is very cool. The startup is pretty slow, but
Slow
on
as
hit,
hell.
you get this big knockback. You can do corner combos, and on block they're pushed back. So this one is
Okay.
kind of, hey, you're up close, I want to keep you away. And that
No,
element
because
will
it's so
bring you
slow.
all
If
the
you
way,
read it, it's so slow. If you read it, you can go crazy.
or keep you contained.
Yeah, if you're in the corner, you can corner comms and that.
That's right, corner comms.
Good old corner count.
What's the recovery on that?
Yeah, good luck.
Because I'm going to block it.
And also for people that might be wondering, Homelander's earpiece is his cape, belt, and the shoulder padding things.
Pauldrons.
No one uses
Yeah.
that word. No one uses that word.
All right, so he also has.
Can't change his
this
color like
flight move where
Omni-Man.
He flies up in the air and then comes down looking very, very cocky and regal. If you EX it, it has armor and it knocks them down. So that's kind of his, hey, you're up close, you're pressuring me, get off me move.
Who's ever going to use that? Maybe you'll wake up.
Gets off, like flies up and is just gone. Then he has this god complex move in the air where he kind of goes into this
Praise me.
That looks so fucking weird.
a very, very arrogant pose.
Regal.
You can go left or right and float, release it at any time. You can just land or go directly into flight, which we'll talk about.
That flight look like it might be an issue.
And that's a low hitting move.
I was good with Natara. My Natara flight was horrible, but this, I might be good with it.
And then probably his most like kind of notable move, that the move that kind of wraps everything together, is the diabolical dash, command dash.
Oh, the glue of his kit.
Exactly. Like everything ties to this. He dashes forward, it's a command dash, it's back forward too. And from there, he has 4 different options. He has the pop-up you've seen, where he knocks you up, gets a combo. He has this knee, which is safe on block and mid.
Save on block in mid? Oh my god. You could just throw that out for fun? God damn. And if it lands, crazy. If it doesn't, you're good. That's wild.
Get a knockdown. He has the big ol' mighty boot. It's plus on block and knocks them down.
Plus on block? You got safe and plus on block? God damn.
The grab, which is actually like a throw. Like if they're stand blocking, they'll be thrown.
Dude, he got an actual grab confirm. If you're stand blocking, he got a safe kick. No, he got a safe knee. He got a plus kick, and then he got a safe, you know what's gonna land regardless throw. God damn.
But you can do from throw from distance if you.
Right, so you can go in and do a throw, go in and do, like if you think they're gonna duck block, you can use this mid and get frames. All the different kind of mix-ups you can think of. Do this
Yeah,
diabolical
projectile,
dash, which you can also do in
safe,
the
plus,
air, and
throws.
has slightly different like animations. Like the throw becomes this cool next snap where he drops them down. And the back forward one becomes like a ground combo instead of knocking you up. And you can do both to like do long combos, which you can see in the trailer and the fight we're gonna show after this.
Oh yeah, there were some long air combos in that trailer, and I was like, that looks nice.
His combos are very fun to do too. So then let's talk about flight. At any point, you can get up and flip stands and it'll start floating. He also then you can drop down, and he gains.
So let's say it one more time, like because it is a different way of getting into the air too. You're
Correct.
using your flip stance button and up.
Yes, that's right. And from there, he has a couple of new moves. He has down beam. He has straight beam, so you can kind of keep them grounded, keep them out of the air, which is exactly what he wants. And then he can do the diabolical dash from flight. So you can do stuff like all the different moves. You can do the grab, and you can just land, and you can use it to get in very quickly. You can use it to go past them for mix-ups.
Sindel players gonna love this. They gonna love this shit.
This kit,
Crazy.
a lot of
They gonna
this
love
is
this.
on, getting you out of the air. So then
Right.
Now I think one of the coolest things though is you can actually use it a lot quicker than you might think, and you can go into his air normals. Here's my favorite example. You'll notice we talked a lot about lows, throws, and all that.
And that counts as an overhead.
Exactly. Now I'll do it very slowly so you can kind of see what I mean. I'm going into flight, hitting 4, going into a jump attack, canceling that in diabolical dash 1 into my combo.
God damn.
Oh, very, very instant.
Only 200 though,
Very easy. You can
but it
go
was
into
fine.
flight, cancel into a jump attack, which becomes an overhead. You can mix it up with the 4-4, the throw. You could not do the jump attack. You could diabolical dash over their head, come down, just land. All the options you can do in the air, you can do just on the ground. You can do it in combos and instantly go into flight. You can then, you know, resume your zoning, or again, diabolical dash in, land if you don't.
Interesting, like his ground version, you don't have to be worried about overheads, but you always have to be worried about overheads because of his flight.
Exactly.
He actually does have overheads, it's just they're gained a different way.
Yep, exactly. I think it's a really neat way to do his mobility and his mix-ups, all tied around the diabolical dash and the flight. I think when you first start playing in, he'll seem, you know, like I said, pretty straightforward, jack of all trades, you know, just kind of a brawler, and you're like, that's cool, his animations are cool, this is all great. When you get into flight, you're like, wow, hitting these buttons is really, really fun. He kind of really opens up when you start looking into flight. I think it's a ton of fun.
I mean, who wouldn't use flight? He's Homelander. Think about it. It kind of like is part of his, you know, flight is part of his arsenal. It's not as big as, it might be bigger than Ermac's air combos actually, because Ermac not off this bit of hovering. He hovering, but he not off this whole flying.
Yeah, I think he'll really appeal to kind of creative people that like, you know, the setups, and
Yeah,
combos.
probably not
He'll
me.
be a great, you know, here's this video
FERRA.
of the stuff you can do in the corner using sweeping laser into flight. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And we haven't even talked about like what you'll be using for cameos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that can just complement his mix-up, complement, you know, you could have a cameo. Like you could use, for example, if you're having trouble keeping them out of the air, Sonya's Square Wave. And then the last thing I want to talk about is his Fatal Blow. He can do
Okay.
it on the ground, it's
All right.
a low laser, but then a neat thing, he can do it in flight.
It's still blockable regardless. So it's not like, oh my god, it's so big. You can still block this regardless. So it doesn't even matter, honestly. God damn. And that is Homelander. First impressions of Homelander before we look at FERRA. I fuck with him. Homelander fire. I probably most likely not gonna main him. He don't remind me of Omni-Man at all. He might be a better. I don't think he'll be better at Omni-Man, honestly. We got to see what he come out tomorrow. But other than that, Homelander looks good. I'm definitely gonna play him. I'm gonna try him out. I'm not dropping my mains, but and we finna end this Homelander video. Go look at FERRA, because honestly, Homelander, he drops tomorrow. Everything that we just saw, we're gonna figure out the right cameos. We're gonna figure out the buttons. We're gonna figure out the combos. We're gonna figure out everything tomorrow. But until then, it's your boy King and Rock Lie. Homelander, he look fun. He look like a setup character. He's most likely gonna be in the air, which I tend to like air combos nowadays, thanks to Ermac. And I'm not sure if I might hate him as much as I hate Omni-Man, but we definitely gonna have to see. But it's your boy King. I get right back to y'all with this next video, which is finna be FERRA up next. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support. I love everything that's been happening on this channel. We've been growing hella fast. And now, Homelander, hopefully you better than Omni-Man. You don't like you are, but hopefully you are. And wait, he might be, because he got more routes and combos. And you know what? I'm talking too much. I'm starting to yap now. I love y'all. See y'all next video. Word outro.
Part 2 in this bitch, better know that I'm back. When I ride around the city, keep a limited strap. Be for real, who you tricking? I ain't falling for the trap. Nigga thinking that he in it, cause he put it in his rap. I been chilling for a minute, got him ass.